Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'll be doing your April 2019 tarot forecast. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. All right, so what are the messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 2019? What does Libra need to know? April 2019. Messages for Libra, April 2019. Messages for Libra, 2019. What does Libra need to know? Oh, a big decision needs to be made, perhaps. We'll see if it shows up in your reading, and that just flipped over. Something that's weighing heavy. You feel like you've been soldiering on here and it feels like it's never going to end. But I think that you have a decision to make, and you may be laboring over it or resistant to make it. All right, Libra. So we're using a 7-card spread today, and I'll be using the bottom of the deck for general energy. And then, of course, following the cards here, we will get some oracle messages for you. Can I put this? Yeah. Well, just right off the bat, if you feel like you don't have what it takes or you feel stymied somehow, you know, you do have everything you need to make a decision here. I do feel like because of the 2 cards that jumped out as I was shuffling there, it's just, it feels very, I feel very strongly that it's something that you're just putting off. It's something that you already know what it is you need to do or say. So bottom of the deck energy, this gorgeous messenger of earth, or also known as the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who's a little bit cautious here, slow moving, but stable, practical, organized. They could have some assets either to offer you or to provide for you. If this is your energy, you could be, say, Libra rising watching, and you have some earth in your chart and you're cross watching. This could be your energy as well. Could be someone who is a little bit younger than you or the same age. But basically someone who, with a lot of practical energy, someone who has some practical information for you, but someone who you may feel is a little slow or not your speed, someone who is, and there's our 9 of fire right behind it. So yeah, again, because there is this energy which is like, okay, I don't know how long I can do this. You're definitely taking your time here, but it's very fertile. This is extremely fertile energy. So it's something that, you know, and I think your time is approaching. I think because there is a really nice balance here that represents you, for example, a really nice, gorgeous page of cups here, you know, a deep understanding. I think it's just something that you have to go through at this time. I think this is actually a very positive thing for you to go through at this time from what I'm seeing here. I think you've probably overcome something that's slightly difficult or felt very heavy and taxing. Perhaps there was a sense of overkill here in the past. So let's get into why I would be saying this. And I definitely feel like you're going in the right direction, all things considered. In your past, yeah, this overkill, something that was really heavy, probably something that was even a little bit dark. You might have been giving yourself grief about, you could have been arguing about, stressing out about. So luckily we see that 10 of Swords in your past. Here in the present, this gorgeous Ace of Pentacles. Honestly, out of all the artwork in this whole deck, this is just such an exquisite image. This is a profound energy. I think in essence, all the aces are essentially, but you know, the Ace of Pentacles, and I hope you can see this artwork okay. I mean, this is, that's a majestic individual, okay? And we're dealing with several pentacle cards here, by the way. Pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. So something practical, something that's built to last, something that is true and real and you can touch it. And it's not an idea. Okay? It's bigger than an idea. Which is what you're coming out of, like a world of maybe self-doubt, negative thinking, dead concepts, okay? Old patterns of belief. There could have even been some sense of fantasy, like, oh, it'll be like this, and then it's like, oh, well. So in a practical sense here, your present is extremely gorgeous, okay? This is a beautiful new opportunity for wealth, well-being, happiness, practicality, reliability. This could be something as you could win something here. You could be given something very meaningful to you, something that's very valuable to you. But something also that's built to last. It's so profound and beautiful. And again, there could even be a sense of majesty to it, Libra. In the future, we have this gorgeous world, right? This is the last card of the whole major arcana. This is, you have the world at your fingertips. And the reason why I'm so happy for you this month with what we're seeing here as well is because even the other information that's available to you is that you have everything that you need. Everything is checking and balancing right now. So I really feel strongly that you're less confused this month than you may have been in a long time. I think you're seeing things clearly. I think you've put something that wasn't made to last, or even just something generally speaking that was dragging you down for whatever reason. I mean, you've let it go. So this is tremendous progress, okay? And then, of course, with your future here, with the world as your oyster, you can make big, profound decisions right now, and it could even be around a whole new lifestyle, a whole new way of living, way of acting, behaving. It could even be something from, where you live to how you dress, how you treat yourself. But ultimately, this is such a gorgeous card to have. The world really is your oyster. You can do anything you want with it. Here, representing you is the checks and balances. Yeah, you're not confused about anything anymore. This is just gorgeous. You have progressed so beautifully over these past several months. I know they have not been easy for you. I've been reading for you, Libra, for over 2 years now, and I know that it's been a challenge, especially since before Christmas last year. It's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of vacillating, a lot of confusion, a lot of beating yourself up, but not any longer. And look at this other information. This is the Magician. Yeah, this is you literally having everything you need. It's not like Temperance where it's alchemic, where there's a sense of you can conjure something from nothing. This is living in the practical world. What do you actually need to touch, feel, see, produce? And then, oh, here it is. Oh, I don't have to give anything up to do that. Or what I'm spending or giving up to do that, I get back in equal measure. And now I can do exactly what I wanted with it. Now you can move forward. Now you can progress as you were meant to do. You might even feel for the first time in a long time, Libra, for example, in April, that you're exactly where you are supposed to be. And what a beauty, it's giving me goosebumps because it's such a beautiful feeling to finally recognize where you are now and to feel at peace with it. This is not a struggle. There is zero struggle here, Libra. Here is your challenge. Yeah, this is your charismatic, your entrepreneurial self. This is you getting out of your own way. If this was in any other position, I would say, this is just a total asset for you. Use it. Don't lose it. But in the challenge position, this is really you just really saying for you, of course, this is the Aries card. This is really, and if you know any Aries, get out of their way, right? Get out of their way. So Aries energy with the Queen of Fire here. I know exactly what to do. It's cardinal energy, right? I know exactly what to do. I don't care if there's a path. I will make one. I'm brave. Nothing can hold me back. I have the answers. I mean, it's just, it's the Ram, right? So I'm using all of this language to help provide you with information about what energy could feel like a challenge right now for you. But it's really just saying a challenge is your strength. This is what you need right now. It's going to feel like you can't make a move even though everything's in your way. Or if you are making moves, it could feel like you're a fish out of water a little bit because now you're finally sure of yourself and you're going to forge ahead forward. But, use it to your advantage. Use that entrepreneurial, spirited, excited energy to your advantage. And here is your outcome, this gorgeous page of cups. This is the language of love, Libra. This is love for yourself. This is probably because of all the practice you've done in forgiving yourself, forgiving others, loving yourself, giving yourself exactly what you needed, right? The checks and balances here. And this is you finally feeling it. You don't, know it. You don't see it. You feel it. So absolutely stunning reading for you. I'm so pleased to see this. I feel like you're finally able to come out of something difficult. You know what? I've been doing this for the other readings, so I think it's only fair that I do it for you. Let's qualify one of these cards, even though I don't see a lot that needs to be examined here. But just in the interest of fairness, let's see. That's way too many cards. And maybe the deck doesn't want me to qualify anything, in all fairness. I'll shuffle for a little bit and I'll see. But let's see what's going on in your outcome. This could also be a child, a young child, someone who's a water sign or has those qualities, a very generous, gentle soul who has a message of love for you. All right, let's qualify this Page of Cups as your outcome. The Page of Cups have to do with their outcome. So message of love, compassion, tenderness, a new way of speaking and communicating from the heart. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get a jumper here, to be honest, because this is such a complete reading. I'm really only doing this out of fairness because I've done it for other readings. But if it doesn't flip out, qualify. Let's take that. So an old broken heart, something that is going to be, you may feel like you need some support right now around this message of love, but you got it. You got it. You can give it to yourself. You have to help prepare yourself by going within. You have to protect and nurture yourself at this time. The Three of Swords is basically something that I consider all human beings go through. All human beings have at least 3 events in their lives that break your heart. It's just the way it is. And whatever broke your heart is going to be very different from what broke mine, etc. It's unique to each of us. But there are definitely, before we all expire, generally speaking, all human beings have those, 3 insurmountable things that just, that's your pain. But you can help yourself out of that, Libra. You can help yourself out of that by being tender and gentle with yourself at this time. And don't be afraid if old stuff shows up. Just remember, that's old. It's in the past, right? And you have something new now. Don't let it drag you down. Healing, a lot of healing energy is available to you, or you are coming through that in April. You've healed something very significant for yourself. I really do feel that very strongly, that you've healed something very significant. And it could even just be this. This could just be old energy that's cropping up because you've just superseded it. Yeah, and here we have prayers and abundance. So again, really just feeling as though things are equalizing, that it's give and take, and you are on the right path. Prayers and abundance, healing, just gorgeous energy for you in the month of April. The deck, I have the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then of course the Romance Angels you can use for all relationship, including romance, or you can use for creative and spiritual matters. What is it that you're supposed to be doing? Who are you really? What is your story? What is your legacy? Who are your ancestors? What do you owe them? What do they mean to you? The Why card is very profound from that deck. The Why is all about what is your story, that book, right? They're looking at that book with wings. Another way that I can frame that as well from an esoteric perspective is to say, to remember who you are. Remember who you are. And don't even ask a question about that. And I used to do that many, many, many years ago. You know, I wonder who I am. I wonder what, you know, and ask a question. I wonder who, what, blah, blah, blah. But that's not even, you just say it. It is what it is. Who I am, who I am. I am what I am. I am the I am, if you want to get super profound. But ultimately, I remember who I really am. It's going to be really helpful for you this month. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and then your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I would just be, whether you're in a relationship or not, I would check yourself in this situation. Check yourself. I think we can always vibe with other people. Especially Libras, we like to get along. We like to go along and get along. The trouble with Libra relationships, if that's the case, is you can start mimicking or mirroring the other person. So beware that you're not getting caught up in someone else's story. And then, of course, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think, you know, if this is a relationship, obviously this is something profound for you and you're getting to the next stage. Maybe you have to find out a truth or discover something about someone else. Take your time. Right? Go slow, take your time. It's built to last here. There's no hurry. But ultimately, whether this is a personal decision of yours or relational, this is about you moving to the next level. I really do feel such profound progress for you here in the month of April. So congratulations, Libra. Until we meet in the next video, I hope that you enjoyed your reading this month. Take excellent care. Bye for now.